Buongiorno, baddies. Welcome back to another video. Today's first question is, what is the smallest integer k such that the square root of 84k is an integer? So basically, if 84k, that's our inside number, we can obviously pull out 4 from this, aka 2 to the power of 2, and remaining would be a 21, so 3 times 7 times k. So if we want this to be the smallest positive integer, then a square is obviously the easiest way to go, because that would make it the smallest. And you can see that 2 to the power of 2 is already a square in its own right. So technically, if we're trying to make it a square, we just need to fix up the 3 and the 7 to make it match the 2 in order to make a square. So we are missing 1 3 and 1 7, which can be fixed up in k. So k can, in the smallest form scenario, would be equivalent to 21, aka 3 times 7. Because this would create it so that it would be 2 to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 2 times 7 to the power of 2, which is perfectly a square. Moving on to problem number 2, for what values of x does 7 squared plus 1 over x squared equal 25 squared? So this problem is also technically relatively straightforward. Because the first thing you do is move 7 squared to the other side. So if we do that, be equivalent to 25 squared minus 7 squared. And here, I'm going to leave it as 25 squared minus 7 squared just to organize your thoughts first and then start solving. But we can divide both sides by 1 in order to only isolate x squared on one side. So doing this on the other side, 25 squared minus 7 squared. Again, so now that we kind of have organized our thoughts out, we can start solving for 25 squared minus 7 squared. And 25 squared is 625, so x squared equals 1 over 625 minus 49. And 65 minus 49, so 576. X squared is equivalent to 1 over 576. And here is a little thing to watch out for, because when we're solving for x, since it is x squared, it is possible for it to be a negative number as well. And you can kind of see in the question, I kind of foreshadow it for what values. So yeah, you gotta watch out for that. And since 576 ends in a 6, you can tell. And the only numbers that would multiply to a 6 at the end would be a number that ends in a 4 and a number that ends in a 6. And you can see that 25 squared, aka 625, is not far from this number. So it has to be around that general area. Can't be too far off, can't be too far in. So we can try 16 first. 16's square would be only 200 something. So, and the only number between 16 and 25 that ends in a 4 or a 6 is 24. So x is equivalent to plus minus 24, 1 over 24. But how do we know that this actually works? So we can test it out. On those competition ones, you probably wouldn't want to, but you know. If you were just double checking for a test that counts for 80% of your grade, sure, why not? 9 plus 8, 17, 5, 7, 6. So it's perfectly 576. And so our answer is x is equivalent to positive or negative 1 over 24. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something new, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye!